Not E3 season is officially upon us, and so far it has been great. It's the most E3, not E3 season has felt. We have gotten some awesome reveals, a lot of fun games, a lot of release dates that we know about, which better prepare for September and October because goodness, everything's trying to avoid Grand Theft Auto, and it makes sense. But in this video, I want to talk about two games that I am very excited for. Obviously, both we knew existed to some extent. One we've seen footage for. The second one, this is the first time we've seen footage for it, and I am so excited. Technically, there is a third game, but I'm not going to talk about it too much because we didn't really see much of it. So, with all that said, let's get right into it. We officially have a release date for Persona 4 Revival. This game will be coming out in February of 2027, so we do not have to wait that long. It looks really good. Surprisingly, it looks even better than Persona 3 Reload, which that game looked fantastic. It also seems like the original voice cast will not be returning for Revival, which I think we already knew due to some comments that Yuri Lowenthal has made in the past, but either way, I think this is shaping up to be an excellent entry in the Persona series. Yes, I understand that it's a remake, but to a lot of people, this is a new game, and I'm very excited to get my hands on it. It almost feels like deja vu. I feel like I just finished Persona 3 Reload like yesterday. But moving right along. Now, this game is more of a confirmation than anything. And yes, we finally saw Persona 6 to some degree. We saw the logo, which was actually leaked a little bit ago, with some character images that may have been concept art. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we saw the logo. We know it exists, and it's coming out at some point in time. Maybe we'll see more later down the line, but that was a weird one. I feel like if you're gonna show Persona 6, like a 30-second teaser of actual in-game footage or, development footage, something, it was just the logo, which, to be fair, they also did that with Persona 5, so I guess it makes sense, but you were definitely expecting a little more from that. Okay, and the last major game was Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 Revelations. This will be coming out spring 2027 on all major platforms, same day and date. That is excellent for the Final Fantasy series. It is no longer console exclusive. It'll be launching on every platform. And it looks absolutely bonkers. This game looks insanely gorgeous. Just when you play Rebirth and you're like, wow, how did they do this? Here comes Revelations and you're like, oh my gosh, they did do it again. And it's much better. I don't know how Square has the wizardry that they have, but goodness gracious, this game looks incredible. They've included a pseudo job system named Fits, which essentially allows characters to have a job, pretty much like a pseudo job system. We know of the warrior, we know of the black mage, and I believe there's going to be 4 in total. And that means combat was already incredible in Remake and improved in Rebirth, so it's going to be so much better in Revelations. Also, we do know that Zack is going to be playing a pretty significant role in this one, larger than the role he played in Rebirth, which is really interesting to see. I'm very curious to see how this all pans out. One thing I did really like is the logo is pretty much the OG logo. It's the original Final Fantasy VII logo. And I like that little touch. Phew, man, I am certainly excited for this. This is the conclusion to the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy, which has been such a blast to play and kind of relive some of these moments. And even with Final Fantasy VII not being my favorite entry in the series, I can't say that it's not a remarkable game. There are still moments when I want to pop the disc in my PS1 and just relive all of those moments again in its original form. And I might just do that before Revelation comes out and all of this comes to a close. I think that'll be pretty fun. But yes, it's coming. It's a real thing. We all know it. We've seen it now. And, shout out to Square and the team for actually delivering on this. And within 7 years, we essentially got 3 mainline Final Fantasy games. Technically, yes, they're all remakes of a remake trilogy, but still, that's a great output, and I'm really excited to play these. If you have not played Remake, if you have not played Rebirth, go check them out. They're available on everything now, so please check them out. I think you will definitely enjoy them, and get yourself prepared for Revelations, which will be coming out spring of next year. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video.